What's up, guys? It's your boy Jordan, back with another video. This time we're in a totally different location. I don't think I ever did a video on here. I'm in my car. I just got out of the gym. Shout out to LA Fitness. But this video is kind of important to me. I was having a conversation with a good friend of mine, my roommate, last night, and we were talking about habits and how important adopting good habits is to your long-term success and ultimately your fulfillment just in your day-to-day life. Also, the value in habits, how one strong habit can end up affecting everything else that you do throughout the day. So in this video, I just kind of want to share with you guys some of my main habits, as well as some of the general important habits that a lot of my extremely successful friends are following, and people that I just look up to on YouTube and I read about them and research them. But yeah, so firstly, I kind of want to talk about the really big habits in my life that I have seen drastic changes from implementing, and then from there I'll talk a little bit more about what I see in other people. But when it comes to me, the most important habit that I have adopted in the recent couple of months is waking up earlier and actually getting up and being active first thing in the morning. And just like I said, I got done with this workout and it really made me think about this. It's about 11 a.m. right now, and I consider today a late day. Usually I'm done in the gym by about 9, sometimes 10 a.m. But the real benefit of getting up early and working out in the morning is essentially it wakes your body up. It kicks your body into active mode. It kind of gets you like pumped and ready to go to start out the day. Just implementing this alone, I used to wake up super late because I used to stay up till like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. every single day working. But more recently, and like I said, past like 6 to 8 months, I've been going to bed around 11 p.m. and then I wake up around 7 a.m. And what this does is it allows me to have more freedom to actually get the things that I need to get done during the day. Before, when I was going to bed at 3 a.m. or 3 or 4 a.m., I wasn't waking up until noon, 1 p.m. And that's about 5-6 hours that I was missing out on every single morning. And you could say that you could spend those same amount of hours during the nighttime, and I totally agree with that. But just in my life and in the changes that I've implemented, I have noticed that the energy levels are just completely different. I feel so much more motivated when I'm up early in the morning. I feel like I'm accomplishing much more. I feel like my mind is much clearer, and it's just been really valuable. Another skill that I've adopted early first thing in the morning, I don't even want to say skill, I want to say habit, because that's what we're talking about, is the meditation side of things. This is huge, and I was having a big conversation with my friend about this last night. Meditation is one of the best habits that you can develop in your life because it allows you to be more present in your day-to-day situations. And this is huge. If you guys haven't started meditating yet or haven't looked into the effects of it, I highly suggest that you look into it. But those 3 habits are ones that have been really successful for me. And yeah. So got that out of the way, I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about how I feel about the power of having good habits and the benefits that come along with it. So I read this book not too long ago, maybe about a year ago, called The Power of Habit. And it was absolutely an incredible book, and one that was a game changer for me just regarding my success and the way I do things day to day. One of the key takeaways that I got from that book was something called Keystone Habits. So a keystone habit essentially is a habit in which you complete every single day, and it has benefits outside of what you're doing at that moment. So let me explain it a little bit better. Like I said, for example, for me, a big keystone habit is waking up early. because what this does is this allows me to feel better. This allows me to be more productive and have more energy to get things throughout the day. So what's happening, because I'm implementing this Keystone habit, is that the other areas of my life are also being improved, and more good habits, such as going to the gym, are coming out of me implementing this Keystone habit. If you are able to replace because you can have a good Keystone habit, you can have a bad Keystone habit. If you're able to replace your bad Keystone habits with good Keystone habits, and that is for you guys to decide which habits and things that you're doing each day that are holding you back from your success. If you're able to take those things away and replace them with good habits, which is something that I did and am still doing each day, the results you will see is just incredible. And this is not like mumbo jumbo motivational like mindset stuff. I'm being 100% real with you guys, because I know this stuff is valuable and I know it'll help you. If there is just 2 things that you're doing every day, and while you're doing those things you're saying, man, I don't think these are good for me, or I don't think this is really going to benefit me in the long term, and you replace those 2 things with 2 habits such as reading for an hour, or going to the gym, or sitting down and meditating. I'm not sure what the good habit is going to be for you, but if you're able to implement a good habit in place of a bad habit, the results are going to be life-changing. And I can assure you of this because I've experienced it firsthand, and I've helped my friends go through the exact same transformation. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about the important habits that I'm following in my life, and also I want to talk about the power of habits. And just as a little extra piece, I'll share with you guys just some things that I picked up, some things that a lot of really successful people do regarding habits. And so I'll go through the 3 biggest habits that I think, or that I know a lot of millionaires and ultra successful people are following. One of the biggest ones is that they find a mentor and they work with a mentor. Now, you might not consider this a day-to-day habit, but I do consider it, because if you have somebody that you can reach out to and you have somebody that you can consult with habitually and talk to them every other day or so, that's going to help you elevate your success levels significantly. You're going to want to work with somebody who's at the level that you want to be, or way ahead of that level. Now, to find these people, it can be quite difficult, and in the future, maybe next week, I'll make a video on how to find mentors, because that's been a big help for me. I've never paid for mentorship. I've just been able to ease my way into the networks and meet with people and have them help me out. Another thing that the majority of successful people do, I don't want to say everybody, but is read books. Guys, the value of reading books is incredible. Ever since I was 14, I've been reading books on self-help and entrepreneurship and mindset and things like this. And I feel like that's why now I'm in this position where I know what I need to do to get where I want to be in the future. Reading books is huge, and it's sort of easy to understand why. If you spend a week reading a book, you just picked up a decade of knowledge that somebody spent literally years of their life learning and mastering, to the point that they could write a 300+ page novel about it. And you sat down and you were able to read and consume that information in a short period of time. So I know this video was kind of ranty, but I did hit on some key points that I really wanted to share with you guys. Habits are incredibly valuable, and if you're living your life day to day with habits that don't get you feeling fulfilled and habits that don't propel you to the level that you want to get to, it's going to be much harder to find success in the short term, and you're definitely not going to find it in the long term if your habits are bad. Develop the good habits, figure out the bad habits, cut them out, replace them, and get to work. Hope this video was valuable to you guys. If you like this kind of stuff, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments some of your most important habits, the ones that provide you the most value in your life. And if you're transparent and vulnerable, please share your bad habits. Maybe it'll help somebody else realize something that they're doing that is not the greatest. Thank you guys for sticking to the end of this video. I got another e-commerce video dropping later this week, and we'll keep the ball rolling with this content. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.